Hey everyone, and welcome to the Game Week 12 team selection video. Um, Lots to go over now. We are making this at about 4:30 my time, so it's Eastern time zone in Canada. Um, and there's about 20 minutes left in the Champions League fixtures on Wednesday. So just to give you an idea, because that actually does impact what's going to be happening. Right now. Atalanta's up 1-0, I believe. I think it was 1-0. Just let me do a quick check to confirm. It's still, yeah, 1-0 against Stuttgart right now. Lookman is on the field, and because this is a player that I'm thinking of bringing in this week, I'm holding off actually doing the transfers until the game's over, just in case he were to get injured or something like that. I obviously don't want to make my transfers, and 20 minutes is enough time for that to happen. In addition, I would like to be bringing in David De Gea for Svilar. Fiorentina has good fixtures coming up. Roma definitely does not. Um, and I have 4 free transfers right now. I can make some luxurious transfers. I could go into this week and make no transfers, but I don't want to burn any. But due to Roma and Napoli not really having great fixtures coming up, I'm thinking of moving Svilar and Kvaratskhelia on. Let's see what this would look like. Um, under Nope, that's the wrong tab. Under transfers. So I'm thinking moving Kvaratskhelia on. Tough fixtures coming up. Obviously, he could score goals. That guy is can score against anybody, but I'm going against it. And I could bring in De Gea. Vasquez could be a good shout, but the Fiorentina fixtures coming up are pretty good. They have allowed 1 goal in the last 4 Serie A games. And just look to be a team in form right now, scoring lots as well. Something of bringing David De Gea in, as well as bringing in Lookman. And so that would leave me with 1.6 in the bank. I'd still have 2 free transfers left over. We'll have 3 after next week in case I need to do anything. Um, but if that was the case, I would probably put De Gea in to start. I mean, that's a tough call between Suzuki against Venezia or De Gea against Verona. Um, and the thing is, I can't wait to see if De Gea is going to get injured in his European fixture or not, because we do have a game on Thursday that's going to lock everything, and Fiorentina plays around here as well. So I need to just kind of take it and hope that he doesn't get hurt. Another thing slightly concerned about is if he's playing on Thursday and Fiorentina also play on Sunday. If De Gea plays the Europa or the Conference League fixture, then Tatarusanu might get the Serie A fixture, but that is okay because I do still have another keeper with a good fixture for this week. So I'm not terribly concerned about any rotation for De Gea. Obviously, I just hope he doesn't get injured and then it's a wasted transfer altogether. But I think this is what I'm going to be doing. It leaves me with some money in the bank to do things otherwise. Um, and yeah, the Napoli fixtures just aren't looking good. I'm not going to get rid of Di Lorenzo. He's been too good to get rid of. But against Inter this week is going to be tough for him. So the starting 11 for this week, it'd be tough. So let's see what I have. Obviously, those are the transfers that I'm looking to make. I'll try to update Twitter when it becomes official. But we're kind of looking to line up like this, except likely we'd have De Gea in for Suzuki. And then we would have Lookman in for Kvaratskhelia because they're facing Udinese. Now, I'm probably gonna regret this again. I might actually want Zaccagni in, and Man has been kind of iffy starting. I almost don't know if I should start Zaccagni instead of Castellanos or just put him in the first bench position. Um, because his start like he is still just coming off the bench. So maybe I'll line up like this, and you can picture that instead of Kvaratskhelia, you are going to have Lookman in there. Instead of Suzuki will probably be on the bench, and instead of Svilar, we'll have De Gea in there. So that's kind of what we're looking at right now as far as what the lineup's gonna be. I think I want to start all my strikers. Thuram is just due for a goal right now. I think he's got to get it. I'm not going to captain him. I think I'm going to captain Theo Hernandez. As Milan got a clean sheet last week, looked strong. That attacking threat against Cagliari, I could see Milan doing some damage there. Yildiz hopefully won't be coming off the bench. Hopefully he's starting in Mon. I'm hoping to actually get to benefit off of some of his returns coming up. So that's kind of what we're looking at with Lookman and De Gea as part of the squad. Um, Hopefully getting this rank back up into the 700s and the top 700. That would be good. Dropped a little bit last week. But yeah, those are my transfer ideas. I don't like burning transfers. I like using them. I feel like you can always improve your team in some way. And so even if it's a goalkeeper transfer, which is kind of rare, I think that's the direction I'm going to head. My bench scares me. I might score some big points on the bench and that would like be rough. Um, but I just have a good 15 players, and it's tough when you have a good 15 players that, yeah, you need to get that rotation right. You need to make sure you're hitting the points at the right time and not leaving them on the bench in the last 2 weeks. I haven't done a great job of that. And imagine if I had the maximum amount of points I get for my squad, meaning I bench the right people every week, I might be near the top of Serie fantasy. I don't know, because I think that's about probably a difference of 30 to 40 points, which makes a big difference. Okay, not near the top of Serie fantasy, but definitely a better rank than 880. Anyway, let me know what your transfer plans on. Would you do something different with my team right now? Drop it in the comments below. Have a good week. Have your teams ready before Thursday. It's a weird start time this week. All right, take care.